Yo, gamer name here. So I wanted to talk a bit about my boy Lars. So ever since the Evo Tekken 8 showcase where Nobi put out Lars and destroyed everyone and their grandmother has been complaining about Lars, but at least now the hype has died down because I think people have realized that there are so many ridiculous characters in this damn game. Probably more ridiculous than Lars, right? And I always told people, especially my friends who are complaining about this character, that Lars is only busted in hit. Away from hit, Lars is very scary in stance, but he's not like insanely broken that everyone, on how everyone has been complaining about the character. Most of the stuff Nobi was doing against me and JD was fake pressure, right? They just lacked matchup knowledge. Of course, Tekken is a new game, right? Kind of like Aslan destroying everyone with Ajushina, right? Because of matchup knowledge. It's the same thing with what Nobi did with Lars. So most of the stuff he was doing was not like real pressure, right? Like down back 1-3 for example into the new stance 2 or the low. He did that so many times. That's just fake pressure. Like it's not really that good, you know what I mean, right? So the hype has died down and it's a great thing, right? Because as long as people talk about the character being strong, they definitely become on Namco's nerf list, nerf watch list. We've seen this so many times. With Panda, what happened with Panda when Rangchu won the TWT, all these new characters, Lydia, Leroy. So if people start talking about certain characters, they become high on the nerf list. Now, fair to speak that Lars hasn't really been talked about that much at a high level, right? I know TMM hasn't mentioned Lars at all, which is weird, right? TMM is always talking about busted characters in the game, but it's weird that he hasn't really talked about Lars. Maybe he has no interest in Lars. I know he doesn't love Lars that much. It's focusing on other characters like Steve and Devil Jane, So that's the point I'm trying to make. There's so many ridiculous characters in this game that people have just lost focus on Lars, which is a good thing because as a Lars main, as Lars players, we have to hope this character stays the same at launch. From CPT, he's still a very strong character. Like I said, he is busted in hit because that 4-3+4 is insane. It's insane. It's a guaranteed mix-up, for Lars. So if that stays the same, then our boy is up the tier list for sure. But if the complaints got to Namco as much as I think they did, we might see some nerfs on our boy, which would suck considering how bad our character has sucked through the entirety of Tekken 7. Like we deserve this buff, right? This dub. Just for a few seasons, Namco, if you can. But I'm not really worried because, like I say, there are so many busted characters in this game, guys. Right? Devil Jin is insane. Claudio is insane. Alisa is insane, right? Lee looks good. Victor is busted. Reina. There are so many ridiculous characters in this game that I feel like not many people will pay attention to Lars because it's a very not that popular character in the Tekken franchise. So with that said, I do have a few games with Lars against a very strong, Alisa player, ex-dealer. I haven't played Tekken 7 in a while, like I always said, and going back to Tekken 7, Lars, as usual, is not that great, not that easy. But just a few games. Unfortunately, my memory was full in my console. I didn't capture the entire games. But anyway, just enjoyed a few sets. My point for this video was just talking about how the spotlight is off of Lars for now, after what happened at the Evo showcase. So I'm grateful for that. And hopefully our boy lands with the same buffs, hopefully even more buffs. So anyway guys, please enjoy the video. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. We're going ham with the Tekken 8 content next year. If you're watching this in 2024, then happy new year, my boys. We're only 25 days until the launch of Tekken 8. It's the King of Iron Fist tournament. Let's go.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. Great. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight. KO. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight. You win.
俺を止めることはね